So then, the Raw 1000th episode, phenomenal, amazing, fantastic. It's like a small version of WrestleMania, but it was definitely like a pay-per-view. It featured so many legends. So here it is, the weekly review, the Raw 1000 and the Smackdown. Let's go down to the Raw 1000. We have a new kind of theme for Raw. It's awesome. There's a new song for Raw, a theme song, and the way they presented and they hype up the John Cena and CM Punk Championship match. But before that happens, Vince McMahon comes out and he thanks the fans, and they say thank you Vince, and it was awesome. And then he presents DX. Shawn Michaels, Triple H comes out, everybody's crazy, and they just come out. Shawn Michaels was really funny, and he says that he has to catch his breath. Yeah, and basically that's what happens. And then Triple H is wondering, wasn't there more of us? Meaning like there were more members in DX. Everybody was just going crazy. So out they come, X-Buck. What's his name again? His name, yeah, X-Buck, Road Dogg, and Billy Gunn came out. I was wondering, where is China? So then they just all go crazy, and then out comes Damien Sandow, the Enlightenment person. He's so annoying, like, he just keeps on using these stupid words, and he says that all of them are fools, they're all like fools, they're really stupid. That's what Damien says to DX. And basically, Triple H and Shawn Michaels say that they admit that. They just do the switching music and the pedigree. It was really funny. And then Billy Gunn, what's his name? Yeah, Billy Gunn and Shawn Michaels argue on who gets to stay. If you're not down with that, we've got 2 words for you. And then Billy Gunn says it. It was an awesome way of saying it. So I would say Billy Gunn was more better in saying it. Let's go down to the next thing. We hype up for The Rock's return. It was so awesome. And then we go to the commercial, and then out comes Jim Ross with his goatee beard, and it was so cool. And then Rey Mysterio, Sin Cara, and Sheamus versus Chris Jericho, Dolph Ziggler, and Alberto Del Rio. And then, so we go to the ring, and out comes Rey Mysterio, blah blah blah, the entrances and all that stuff. And then what happens is that Sheamus kicks Chris Jericho because Dolph Ziggler pushes him, like he distracts him, and then Sheamus wins for the win. And basically that's what happens. And then what happened is that there was some more hyping up for The Rock return. Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler talking to Charlie Sheen on Skype, and basically Charlie Sheen is so excited and he can't wait for The Rock, and he is a really big fan of Sheamus, and he starts talking about the tag team match. And then it was Jack Swagger versus Brodus Clay. Brodus Clay obviously wins because of what's his name? He's not Cactus Jack, that's it, Dude Love. That's Mick Foley. Dude Love comes out with his Dude Lovey sock, and basically Dude Loves not Dude Love, socks, not socks, just socks. Jack Swagger, and they all dance together. Both there was really annoying, and basically he squashes Jack Swagger for the win. And then basically what happens is that we see Daniel Bryan backstage with some old looking people, and they're all white tuxedos and all that stuff, yeah. And he just wants to get ready for the wedding that's coming. And then back from the break, Michael Cole is hyping up for the title, CM Punk versus John Cena. And then we go to the wedding. Slick is back, and he comes out. He is that person who says the speech for the wedding. And basically AJ and Daniel Bryan are really happy, but then AJ says, wait, I did not say yes for the proposal. She said another yes for this other proposal to some other man. Out comes Vince McMahon, and it was so weird, and I was like, wait, is Mr. McMahon and AJ getting married? But then, he just went, he saying that a business proposal, and basically a business proposal, and that means he introduces the new GM of Raw, AJ. What? It was so stupid, and I was like really shocked and quite disappointing, and because it's always a stupid AJ, the new GM, I mean, like, it should be someone else, like, I don't know, William Regal or Vicky Guerrero, she's quite good. Anonymous GM should still be there because I really like him and it was really cool. And I mean, like, at least she's better than Hornswoggle. Yeah, I've got to say that. Slick was so shocked. I was like laughing so much on his expressions. AJ smiles. Daniel Bryan is furious, and she says yes, 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 and it just like gets so shocking. Back from the break, Daniel Bryan is throwing all these stupid stuff out for the ceremony, breaks them, smashes them, all that stuff. CM Punk comes out and he says that he's a big stupid person, and he just, that he's a good person, and who can, say no to Daniel Bryan. But obviously he was joking, because Daniel Bryan does not love AJ, he's just using her, and that's what AJ actually knew from the whole beginning since the proposal. And basically Daniel Bryan he says that he's the greatest of all time, keeps on saying it, and then The Rock comes out. He's looking awesome, he's shaved and new shirt, and he's looking, and I was like, oh, I think I have goosebumps. And basically it was electrifying, and basically he comes out and he says that you don't get to say who the greatest of all time is, the universe get to say that, and they all start chanting Rocky, Rocky. And basically he says finally he's come back to St. Louis, and basically he didn't come here to talk to the fraud is Daniel Bryan, but he came here to talk about the championship. He came to talk to CM Punk. CM Punk was not looking happy because he doesn't really like The Rock. As you remember last year, he called The Rock a phony. So that's what happened. And then The Rock just absolutely gives us all shocked that it's been word that he is gonna fight at the Royal Rumble next year, and whoever the champion is, The Rock will face that champion for the championship, and if it's CM Punk or John Cena or anybody else, that is who The Rock will face at the Royal Rumble 2013 pay-per-view. Oh my god, it is so phenomenal. Yeah, it was so amazing, so shocking, but I was thinking about SummerSlam or maybe at least Survivor Series, So that's what I was thinking, but then CM Punk, like, so confident, saying that he's gonna beat John Cena, he's gonna end John Cena, and he's gonna beat The Rock, and he wishes that the Royal Rumble was tomorrow so that he can beat The Rock and, prove that he's the best in the world. And basically The Rock declares that he will be the next champion at the Royal Rumble, and basically Daniel Bryan starts chanting no, no, no. It was so, Daniel Bryan is just really cool. He really is good at the mic skills. He's good. He's alright wrestler, but so then he gets into The Rock's face and he just keeps on saying that he will fight. He's the person that The Rock's gonna fight, and that'll be Daniel Bryan. But then The Rock gives Daniel Bryan a wedding gift, and that was the rock bottom. It was so awesome. And then The Rock just gets electrifying, and he, sends a message to CM Punk. So that was the 10-minute segment between them three, and then a hyping up for Brock Lesnar's return, which is about to come up, and also another hyping up for the championship match, CM Punk and John Cena. Back from the break, Justin Roberts introduces the new, the Hall of Famer for the, and basically he's just a, and this Hall of Famer is gonna announce, and he's gonna be a match announcer, you know, like saying weighing 235 pounds and that stuff. And it was Bret Hart, because he's saying that the greatest moment was him beating Mr. Perfect for the Intercontinental Championship, and now he's gonna present Christian and the new contender facing Christian, and that was The Miz. I think that, because I was thinking that, you know, The Miz is fit enough to be a champion, like the Intercontinental Championship, and he's gonna be really cool. So then Christian does this really bad thing that he just gets his leg and misses the goal kind of thing, where he doesn't get to do the kill switch, but the Miz does the skull crushing finale and pins and wins the Intercontinental Championship, and he says that I am awesome and I am the champion. The Miz is the new Intercontinental Champion, so that's cool. The crowd was actually really cheering for him. So then Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler go to Charlie Sheen on Skype, and Charlie Sheen starts shooting on Daniel Bryan, saying that he's a phony, and, you know, he's not hiding anywhere, and he can, you know, beat Daniel Bryan. After what Daniel Bryan said on backstage, that you know, it's been a bad day for him. And then what happens is, after the Skype thingy, Daniel Bryan backstage again saying that about Charlie Sheen, and he's saying that he needs some life management because he's on drugs and stuff. Yeah, not Daniel Bryan, but Charlie Sheen. As you know, he's like doing a lot of drugs and stuff, and he's married a lot of times. And then Charlie Sheen again says that he can beat Daniel Bryan. So that's a bit of a challenge, a bit of a teaser for them two facing each other, but I doubt that, really. Back from the break, we got the COO Triple H comes out with his DX again, a DX t-shirt, and he just comes out, starts talking about Brock Lesnar. Out comes Paul Heyman again, and then Paul Heyman says no, Brock Lesnar will not fight Triple H. And I was quite shocked, but, you know, and then Triple H, as my point I'm gonna say, is that if that's true, then he wants Brock Lesnar to come and say that to his face. But see, that's what I think, that Triple H is right, because Brock Lesnar is not a coward. He is a very big person, and he just, you know, yeah. So then out comes Stephanie McMahon, because Paul Heyman starts embarrassing Triple H because he talked about his kids and all that stuff, and about his wife. Stephanie McMahon returns, starts assaulting Paul Heyman, saying that Paul Heyman's kids will always think that he's a coward, and also Brock Lesnar as well. Paul Heyman gets owned by Stephanie, because Stephanie starts slapping him and starts hitting him like this, like cat fight. It was a cat fight. And then Brock Lesnar comes out. Triple H demands Stephanie to get out of the ring. Brock Lesnar runs into the ring and like nearly destroys Triple H. But then Triple H fights back, keep on fighting, and then he takes Brock Lesnar down out of the ring. Brock Lesnar got owned by Triple H. So the match is on, because Paul Heyman, after he got really angry, he's saying that Brock Lesnar will face you at SummerSlam, because after what you did right now, after what your wife did, slapping me and assaulting me, Brock Lesnar is going to give you a ending career. Triple H was really happy and out on victory. So that's what happens, and that was the return of Brock Lesnar. And trust me guys, Brock Lesnar will come next week's Raw, and the week after, and the week after. And now what happens is back from the break, we get a gameplay demo of the new game, Wrestling 13, and it was so awesome because this new game is the Attitude Era and the PG Era, so we have Stone Cold versus John Cena, and it was awesome. Nothing that much difference. It's a bit like Wrestling 12, like last year's game, but the only difference is that there's no universe mode. There is universe mode. There's no Road to WrestleMania, and there's just new characters and new legends. And then Heath Slater's opponent was Lita, like a woman, but it gets more better. By the way, this is a no disqualification match. It's APA, return of JBL and Ron Simmons, that damn person. And basically, Heath Slater runs away, but then all the legends that Heath Slater has faced and gone on, well, one-on-one and like confronted, like Roddy Piper, came and pushed him back to the ring, and Lita gets the victory and beats him. And yeah, he gets humiliated. But I wanted Stone Cold Steve Austin. But here's the reason why Stone Cold Steve Austin didn't come back. And by the way, where was Eugene? Where was Eugene? I wanted Eugene to come back, you know. So I wanted Stone Cold to come back, but he couldn't come back because of his knee surgery, in his left knee surgery or the right knee surgery. That doesn't matter. And basically, he didn't come back. So yeah, that was it, and it's all gone now after 2 months. Heath Slater has been facing so many people, and now it's all finished. But it was a good kind of storyline, it really was. And then Ron Simmons says, "Damn." And basically that's what happens. And then Zack Ryder is backstage with Jeannie Okerlund and John Cena. And then Zack Ryder makes this stupid, stupid joke about saying GTV. Gene was behind G. But really, the GTV wasn't really that important. So let's just go to the main point. Out comes The Rock, Jeannie Okerlund and Zack Ryder walk away. John Cena and The Rock face to face after 3 months. John Cena is glad to see The Rock again after a long time, and he's saying that he's gonna cash in his Money in the Bank to become the champion and face The Rock at the Royal Rumble. The Rock is looking forward as much as John Cena is, and they, yeah. So The Rock wishes John Cena good luck for tonight, and yeah, that was the confrontation. That's what happens, and yeah. So that's what happened, and then let's just go down to the main part. And the main part is that Kane was gonna face somebody, but then out comes these 6 men. One of them was that Punjabi person, what's the name again? Jinder Mahal, Hunico, Camacho, and they were just saying that they have not been in match, and they wanna steal the show. So that's why they are here to attack Kane. But then Kane gets a bit of help because the lights are out. There's a bell. Dong. Out comes the Undertaker. He's back. He's after 3 months, and he has the same hairstyle as he takes his hood off, the same hairstyle as he had in WrestleMania. And basically, them two just were awesome. They look at each other, and then they look at the competitors, like Hunico and all them. And then it was just down to Hunico and Hawkins. Yeah, Kurt Hawkins, and then they both do the choke slam at the same time. And they do the you know, the thing there, that signature thing, and then they do this tombstone at the same time, and then the crowd were chanting, "This is awesome," and it was awesome. It really was just awesome. And then they just both end the segment with Brothers of Destruction reuniting again. So he's back, and I wish that he would come back next week as well for every Raw or every Smackdown. Back from the commercial, it is time for the championship match, John Cena versus CM Punk. Not bad, but it was quite boring. It was quite good. There was a bit of You Can't See Me, the five knuckle shovel, and CM Punk's move, and the STFU, and everything else, and out comes the Big Show. But you see what happened is that John Cena pushed CM Punk barged into the referee was down, Big Show comes out, punches John Cena, CM Punk doesn't know what to do, he wakes the referee up, and he just and then if he pins, then that'll be a bit of a heel turn, and he'll look bad, and he knows that he'll win. So then he pins John Cena, 1, 2, yeah. So John Cena kicks out, very good, and then Big Show comes back again, but then John Cena locks in the STF. Big Show comes back, hits John Cena, punches him all the time, does the body slam, and then what happens is that The Rock comes out, takes his shirt off. I mean, his shirt was already off, and he's looking amazing. He just runs into the ring. He does the spine buster onto the Big Show, hits him, and it was so awesome. The Rock tries to do the people's elbow, but then CM Punk attacks him. That's a heel turn. CM Punk turns heel, he does the GTS, goes to sleep, The Rock is out, and John Cena was just lying there on the ground like 20 minutes, and CM Punk's lying like so amazing, a heel turn, it was just amazing, and that ends the Raw, and he just walks away with his title. That's a heel turn. So that looks like that he's still champion. John Cena made a huge mistake. It means that the briefcase is not his now. I think he just lost it now. I think his briefcase is gone now. I don't think he can't use it anymore. That was Raw. Smackdown. So Smackdown, not bad at all. They've announced a fatal 4-way match, and whoever wins faces Sheamus. It's going to be a fatal 4-way: Rey Mysterio, Daniel Bryan, Kane, and Alberto Del Rio. The new Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, beat Christian in a fair match to retain a championship, and it was fair and square, and it was just a good match, lots of near falls. Ryback defeated Jinder Mahal, and because he just ran away, really. Jinder Mahal just ran away, and that was it. And then what happened is that Sheamus beat Cody Rhodes in a non-title match, but then Dolph Ziggler came out in the middle of the match and tried to tease to cash it in. He tried to cash it in afterwards, but then Chris Jericho attacks Dolph Ziggler. I think that's a face turn now, followed by the Code Breaker. And then Alberto Del Rio beat Rey Mysterio, and both of them, and now he is the new #1 contender. That was Smackdown, that was Raw, it was awesome. So that is all time I have for today. Subscribe, like, comment, peace.